A good friend and classmate just started a new campus job as brand ambassador. Sorry, that was a hard word to say.
Brand ambassador.
Brand ambassador. My good friend and classmate just started a new campus job as a brand ambassador for a local company. We all went to the info session, but she's the only one who got super excited about it. Now, all she ever talks about is this company and this job, and she blows off school and friends for it constantly. How can I delicately tell her that she's driving everybody fucking crazy? This is from Board of Brands in Boise, and the fact that you did not tell us the brand.
What the fuck? Yeah. Or what a brand ambassador
DQ'd
is.
this emailed.
It's DQ. It's Dairy Queen. Hottie eats cool treats. That's this person's steez.
I mean, if the brand is Powerade, I get it. They're a wonderful company. Yeah. They treat their workers with respect, I'm told. I think a brand ambassador is like the person that, like, you know, is wearing like an embroidered, you know, like a polo shirt, and they come up and they're like, hey, can I tell you about AT&T? Or like, hey, would you guys like to try some of this Jamba Juice or whatever? And like, they just kind of walk around and like bring the marketing to you, right?
Do they legally have to like identify themselves, or is it just like you're saying next to somebody on the train and like, Jamba Juice, heard of it? Catch the wave.
Oh, are you saying like maybe it's an undercut where what they do is they do like buzz marketing where they go into like a bar and they're like, I've heard really good things about Sierra Nevada, right?
Yeah, if that's the thing,
I wanted to try that for a while.
If that's the what's going on, then I have been a brand ambassador for Gold Bond dryness powder since I was born. Well, not since I was born.
Listen, this conversation's going great. Want to hear more about how much you miss your Aunt Terry? But I have got to take a GB break. Excuse me, everybody. And
you tried this stuff? It is out of this world.
I gotta stand up at the table and unzip your fly.
Hey, where's your shitter? I need to go puff. What are you talking about? I scooted over a toilet seat and I do a puff so it makes it look like a genie's coming out.
You want to give her a try? Take her for a test spin.
Take her a try. I've got a special here. Listen, I've got a reusable applicator that I can just pop on there for you. Just make sure that you wash it off in the sink. Don't get any water in the powder because it'll compromise it.
My Gold Bond medicated powder has 2 trays that you can open. One's a big one, and it says for me, and then there's a little one that says for them. And it's like for guests. It's like guest Gold Bond medicated powder. And the bartender just stares at you. He's like, oh my God, a talking dog.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. This night has gotten pretty rough. And then you're like, good one. Solid.
Got it. Yeah. I guess maybe an email?
Maybe some kind of well-worded note.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like a mouth conversation to me.
No, because what if she's deep into this brand? What if it's like...
We have to pick a brand, because this conversation is too confusing.
Okay, pick a brand.
Emerald Nuts. Emerald
Nuts, right?
Oh, that seems likely.
She's nuts about nuts, right? She's losing it. I think you got to go to her. But if you're like, hey, you need to fucking cut it out with all the Emerald Nuts shit. Like, we're over it. And she's like, but have you guys tried it yet? And I think it's just a circuitous, maddening cycle. But instead, you leave like an anonymous note that's like, we've heard enough about the nuts. Fucking drop it. And then I think you got some traction. Maybe threaten her, blackmail her.
Could you start wearing like paraphernalia from a competing brand? So you show up in a Diamond Nuts t-shirt, and then she looks at you and she's like, well, I was about to tell you about Emerald Nuts, but apparently you...
Sorry, I'm affiliated.
I gave it the office. I already have my nut brand. I'm dyed in the wool. Diamond for life.
Is there really a brand called Diamond Nuts, and also there's one called Emerald Nuts?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
I think you're having a dream right now, but you're awake.
No, Diamond to California. They're the ones that have like the little packages of nuts that you find in the cooking section.
And then Emerald rolled up. Like, what's a good name for our company? How about Diamond Nuts? No, they already did that one.
Who got there first?
Planters was the OG, but
Well, I mean, that's not a stone, though.
well, George Washington Carver probably had his own brand. I mean, first pop one of those bad boys in his mouth and was like,
He
"Here we
called them
go,
Ruby Nuts.
These are my ruby nuts." I can't believe I'm the first person to nosh on these nuts. These are amazing. I'm George Washington Carver. I invented eating a peanut.
Everyone assumed they were poisonous until this point.
And also, the stoplight. Fuck all y'all.